What's going on, guys? Listen, sit down. We got to talk. Y'all, the streets are set, not just the streets. Reputable sources are saying that Cassie is expected to be the star witness against Sean Diddy Combs. That's right, Cassie, who endured his tyrannical, crazy behavior for up to a decade, now is finally going to seek justice. Now, she's already had her own little freak off with Diddy's bank account. Excuse the pun. She deserved every penny. If you guys haven't seen the CNN footage, you guys, is bad. She deserves every penny. However, they are now saying that Cassie is finally getting her day in court. She is expected to be the prosecutor's star witness. And they are saying that they think the feds leaked the information in order for the public to look at her, not just more sympathetically, but to actually see her as telling the truth. Now, listen. There's a few other things going on. We are going to talk about this. On top of that, it looks like the arrest is soon going to come. AP, all the major news outlets are on high alert. They are assembling timelines of events of what happens. Baby, I don't know if you follow the press, but I know when they start assembling timelines, yeah, Diddy, you better make sure you got some chapstick and your face ain't ashy and you keep your ankles and your knees lotioned until they come and get you, because baby, they will snatch you out, and you don't need to be bunny hop dog walked out by the U.S. Marshals with ashy ankles and ashy elbows. But maybe that's true, because it will truly be a comeuppance for that ashy behavior, y'all. Let's get into this. But first, I want to say shout out to Sherry Couture and also Valerie Renee and Kosi Joe for actually getting this out here. Okay. Now, first of all, I want to say to all the people that said the feds don't leak, like I said, where they do that there. Anybody that has experience either reading on court articles or actually dealing with the feds, either working or prosecution, knows 100% the feds always, we use the term art leak, but what we're saying is they share information strategically with reputable news outlets to help further their case, help with the jury pool, and also to make people move. We've all seen a million movies, like I said, about people trying to catch serial killers and stuff like that, where they're leaking stuff to the press. We use the word leak, but it's not TMZ, it's not vlogs, it's not blogs, it's reputable news organizations. The only thing they can't leak is classified information. And last time I checked, there's a legal definition for classified, and it has to do with anything that deals with our government security. No offense to the Diddy apologists, he don't got anything to do with our government security. Now get this, where do we get this from? Kodak Black's lawyer, Bradford Cohen, he is a beast when it comes to defense. He has tried many cases about the government. He knows how they play. I don't know why everybody acting like now leaking is not a real thing. There's a reason why the blogs exist. There's a reason why TMZ exists, okay? He weighs in on the footage of Diddy allegedly assaulting Cassie in 2016. This was a leak, and to me, it telegraphs the fact that he's about to be charged with a bigger case. Again, this was a leak. Even he knows. Now get this. He said, anyone who thinks CNN obtained the video is a sucker. I know y'all want to believe me because I'm on YouTube. Told y'all. Is a sucker. This was a leak. And to me, it telegraphs the fact that he's about to be charged with a bigger case. This way, if Cassie is the star witness, and it looks like the people are saying it is, they can rely on the fact that she was essentially under his control. We'll get into that in a second. By the way, that is why this case should have been settled way before the lawsuit was filed. See, y'all think I be talking, but do y'all really hear me though? This leads me to the second thing. Why was little Rod not settled before he came up? Because Cassie started this fire, but little Rod threw gasoline on it. It makes me think, is Diddy crazy? Or is he broker than we thought and he don't got the money that they were asking for? I don't know. Again, we talked about tattletale. Okay. We said the same thing. This was a leak by the feds. This was strategic. They shared it with CNN, a trusted, reliable news association. If you guys don't know, prosecutors, defense attorneys, and trusted news organizations like this. Some defense attorneys will go to the blogs, right? That seems to be Sean Hawley's specialty. Don't get me wrong. No disrespect to Sean Hawley. She does her thing. But that's why I had to laugh out loud when they were sitting there trying to go in on Tyrone A. Blackburn for information for being salacious in a court filing when it is a common tactic for defense attorneys to go to the blogs. He wasn't going to the blogs. He was putting in the court. And they was talking about, oh, what are you doing? Y'all better stop watching Ally McBeal in the heat of the night and Suits and realize the way real attorneys and the law actually works. And the thing is, it's nothing to be ashamed of, and it's not illegal. But I'm glad a legal beast, Bradford Cohen, is weighing in and confirming what we know. Now, let's talk about Cassie being that star witness, right? Even though Cassie signed an NDA, and she did sign an NDA when she settled with Diddy, Diddy actually settled that quick because of the NDA. The legislation that would have made NDAs illegal, that is current, it literally came into effect midnight, I think the day after Cassie actually settled. They knew it was coming down. People that pay attention to legislation, you can see it's coming. As soon as it gets on the governor's desk, it gets signed. That is why they signed, because if they had settled before, it would have just been out. But forget about all that. I know I just said a mouthful. Go watch my whole video. I did a live and a few videos about it, explaining it in detail so it makes sense. Because I know some of y'all going to be like, excuse me. No, hold your questions to the end of the class. Go watch the video, then come back. But let's get out, right? Cassie, it is rumored, is going to be the star witness. I've heard rumors that Little Rod and other people that Diddy had or are suing are also going to be witnesses. NDAs do not hold up against criminal prosecutions. Because Diddy did not settle earlier, the feds knew that Cassie had a problem. See, here's the thing with the NDA, right? When the feds are asking questions, they have to know who to ask questions with. Now, again, they could have gone to Lipstick Alley and a bunch of blogs and seen all the mess about Cassie and questioned her. But Cassie might have kept quiet because she wanted that NDA. Because when you break an NDA, they can come back and not only take the money back, but sue you for 10 times more and defamation. Okay. However, by Cassie actually filing that lawsuit, the feds that have been watching Diddy for a while, but for whatever reason, because the men and women don't want to talk, which is another thing. I find it funny and ironic that people are going after Cassie's friends, talking about Tiffany Red and the other girls that she hung out with. Why didn't y'all do something? You let your, to which there are, looks like to me, police departments, hotel chiefs of securities, half the rap industry, train the leaders that won't go up against them. But you expected 3 girls who Diddy also physically threatened to be the saviors? What is not clicking? I don't understand. Y'all went from victim blaming. So it was Diddy, Cassie. Let's blame Cassie. She's lying. Then we see the tape. Okay, Cassie ain't lying. Can we all blame Diddy now? No. Where were her friends? Are you serious? Now, instead of actually pointing the finger at Diddy and his enablers, you guys are looking at the people that had to pick up the pieces and help Cassie through this. Are you serious? What is wrong with people? Anyway, let's get back into the star witness, right? It looks like Cassie is going to be the star witness. The leak was in an effort to also increase Cassie's credibility too, and get the public on her side. And not even that, to silence the naysayers, because there were a million men and women quietly mumbling, oh, she just want money. She just want this. She just want wrong, 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 and wrong. You guys, listen, we also need to get into how there are timelines of events, right? There is a timeline of events that the Associated Press and many reputable news outlets are putting out. Okay. The chain is distancing themselves from Diddy. There is an abuse timeline. Thank you so much, Valerie Renee, for the key events. Why is this important? Because, baby, this is the countdown to D-Day. All this week, you guys, We are on arrest watch. All this month, we are on arrest watch. Remember, I said the only thing that's going to stop something happening on the 17th is if the investigation is expanded. Brandon just flipped. He no longer works for Diddy. Remember when I said, okay, it looks like it's going to be expanded, but something big is still coming down the pipeline on the 17th? Boom, they dropped that video. The feds gave it to CNN. If Diddy had given it to them, if they obtained it through illegal means, Diddy could sue them. And please believe he would. You guys, this is a big week. Something big is coming. I don't know if it's going to be this week, but it looks like even all the news agencies are on high alert. The timeline has been set. November 16, 2023, Cassie sends in a lawsuit. What Diddy did, November 17th, November 23rd, November 28th. And now we have today, y'all, the fall of an empire. An evil empire is upon us. And we are going to be chronicling every step of the way. And we're going to live stream from the courthouse so we can get in. Don't make me get a ticket and go sit in that courthouse because you know mama will. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.